All right, we're going to look at actually pulling pieces out of a string. So this is using the substring method. So I set up a string here, my string. Got tired of looking at my name, so it's cocoa beans now. It's an example right out of the book. And we have a list display.items.add to add something to the display. So let's take my string, and I'm going to use a method called substring. Okay, what can I do in substring? I can give it an integer. So you notice here it pops up and tells us I have the option of giving an int for a starting index. But look here, there's arrows over here. I also have the option of giving it a starting index and a length, which is what we saw earlier in another method, right? Okay, so it's not a starting index and an ending index, it's a starting index and a length. Okay, so I am going to pull out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put a 6 in there, which means start at 6 and give me the rest of the string. So let's do that. So I hit go and it pulls out B-E-A-N-S, beans. Okay. So I started at index 6 and I took the rest of the string. I can also tell it, here's the other option, how many characters to pull out. Start at index 6, give me the next 4 characters. And I just get bean. So it didn't go all the way to the end this time. Okay. Remember, this is not an ending index, it is the length. That is always important to remember. Let's do this. I'm going to declare a variable equals and then here I'm going to use my word. Okay. So I am pulling out what we had before. I'm getting that substring, and if we remember, it's going to pull out the word bean, right? And I'm going to store it in this variable called my word, and then I'm going to use it. Okay, so rather than add it directly, I'm storing it in a variable. If I want to reuse it, that's a good thing to do. I can use my word over and over and over again if I want to. Still going to give us the same results, bean. But I want to make sure you realize when you pull these out, you have to do something with it. Either add it to the list box, or in this case, store it in a variable, and then I can use the variable to add it to the list box if I want to. Okay. Make sure when values are returned, you do something with them. You can't just call the method and not do something. You either need to display it or store it, are usually your two options.